didn't know you were starting.
Okay. Brief
I
introduction.
didn't know you were starting.
No, you good. You good. You already know how we get down. You already know how we get down. Zoop, zoop. So whether it is hot girl summer, hot boy summer, birthday party, bar mitzvahs, quinceañeras, graduations, retirement party, every great occasion calls for some great cake. So today I present to you one of the dopest dessert professionals in the state of North Carolina through the way of Durham, Bull City. Even though my homegirls are Michigan, what's that? How you call them? Michigonians? My girl from Michigan. However she put on for the Bull City, I present to you Miss Shea Butter, Miss Shea Maye, Miss Lunchbox Bakery herself, Shay. Nice to have you today.
What's up?
I know we've been communicating all day. We've been vibing. We've been catching up. We've been talking about trips and everything. So with that being said, little mood check for me.
Okay.
How you feeling from a 1 to 5? 5 being the highest, 1 being the lowest.
Feeling like a 16.
Okay.
Let's bump that to a 20. Because we catching flights, not feelings over here.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Say more. Say more. Okay, you got a lot to say. Say more.
No. I'm just saying, we catching flights soon. So,
Oh no! Don't hide now. Don't hide now.
enjoying life,
Nah, I feel you.
enjoying life.
Living your life like it's golden, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Golden like those cakes, golden cakes.
Of course.
You know how it goes and everything.
Of course.
And speaking of cakes, I know you were just telling me that you're in the middle, process of making a cake. So, what kind of cake you making?
Ta-da!
You can't even see it.
Just a vanilla cake.
Oh,
Well,
really?
actually, it's a lemon cake. So I'm doing vanilla and lemon, but more lemon than vanilla because I'm selling cake jars this weekend. So get yourself
Wait, for how
lemon
much?
raspberry is what I'm selling. Lemon raspberry and carrot cake. Carrot cake's made, so I just got to do the lemon
For how much? How much you selling? How much you selling a
and
jar
vanilla
for?
cupcakes. I think I'm gonna do 8, 7 or
That's a,
8,
that's a steal.
probably 8.
That's a steal.
Probably 8.
Yeah, I'm really gonna take you on that offer. I might have to go up the road real quick. Okay. So
We're
yeah,
gonna be at the Bull City.
Bull
We're
City.
gonna be in the Bull City.
Oh yeah, I forget. This is a perfect brunch weekend, so that might have to be a real thing for real. A little brunchy
Let me
time.
find the location. That's what I'm looking for.
Location for
But
what?
it's gonna be this Saturday coming up.
Okay, turn me up. Yeah, I might
Yeah,
have to
I'll
do
find
that.
it. I'll find it and let you know, like the location.
Oh, for sure. But lemon cake is
But yeah,
actually like one of my favorite cakes of all time. It's in my top 3 of all time. Like for sure. Like
I
think
think I knew that honestly.
I think probably. Every real one loves lemon cake. But my favorite one is probably like caramel
Cause
cake.
y'all tore up Johnny's birthday cake.
We did. And granted, we might have a little help with some substance in us, but other than that, it was cool. But it was good. It's always good though. It was always amazing. We keep that off the record. Off the
Yeah,
record.
her parties be lit. Her parties
Okay.
be lit.
So, as you know, a key essential to any summer vibe is always some music or a good TV show or something, or also just a different spontaneous activity. So put me onto one of those. Put me onto like some music you've been bumping lately, what you've been watching, what you've been up to, some activities. Like, let us know what you're doing this hot girl summer.
Well, actually, tonight I've been doing a little throwback. So
Okay.
that's always it's always what's the word? Nostalgic. So I
Nostalgic.
did a little bit of Lil Jon tonight. What was I listening to? Well, that's a bad word, so I can't say that song. But yeah, just like some old twerk songs, honestly, just to get me revved up and hyped to bake these cakes. So
Okay. What makes a good twerk song and a bad twerk song a bad twerk song?
what makes a good twerk song? Well, you have your classic twerk songs, but
Give me some examples.
like what makes a
Elaborate.
good twerk? Well, I can't say that. But what makes a good twerk song is, a good beat, get you revved up, makes you want to go, makes you want to dance, make you want to have a good time.
Okay.
With or without alcohol. That's a good twerk song.
That's good. That's good. That's well said too. So okay, so
Hmm
what is the GOAT twerk song of all time? What's the greatest twerk song of all time?
Oh my. You already know what the greatest twerk song of all time is.
Let me know. Everyone has their own
You know,
opinion.
I'm gonna give you one guess, and I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Uh-huh.
I mean, but I'm a different generation. But
You're not. You're like
I give
okay.
you one guess. Like you
Uh-huh.
already know.
Okay. Back from the 99
You
2000s?
already know what it is.
Back from the 99 and 2000s? That's it?
There you have it.
Okay, so we here. Okay, perfect. So we here. We
There
here.
you have it.
We here. No honorable mentions
This
at
is the
all?
intro, and then it's a wrap. Oh, you gotta put everything down. I gotta give it.
No,
You know.
I feel you.
So yeah, you
Okay.
gotta get ready.
You know, you already know how that goes.
You gotta get ready.
In every black woman house, on every black woman's playlist, on every summertime vibe, twerk vibe, you know, number one. Either it's number
I
one,
mean,
either you start off with it or you end with
you
it.
know,
It's either or. It's never in the middle. Either you start with it or you end with it.
it's a classic. It's a classic. Like it's just a classic. It's just a classic.
Top 100 song of all time, for sure.
Hmm.
Definitely a top 100 song of all time. Back to the 99 2000s. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started a little bit. So,
You know
so,
it.
so, so let's go ahead and let's dive in. How about let's open the lunchbox today. Let's talk about Lunchbox Bakery today. Tell me how that come about.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Tell you about Lunchbox Bakery.
Yes, please.
Okay. Get into it. Okay, so Lunchbox Bakery started in 2016. So we coming up on that 10 year.
Okay, I was hyped. It hyped me up. I said, "Yeah, we in here. Go ahead, go ahead." Okay, let me get to the oven. My fault. I'm done. I'm done glazing you with the kids.
Oh wow, but that horn just make you just get folks.
Yeah, it does. It keeps you right back
It
on
just
it.
get folks excited. I don't know. That's real funny, but I'm gonna laugh later.
Go ahead, got you. Go ahead.
You know, I'm trying to be composed on this podcast, but yeah. So Lunchbox Bakery, what were you about to say?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something. Okay.
I might say, you know me, I don't do composed. I let you. You can be uncomposed. We family. We friends here. But go ahead.
No, for real.
Go ahead,
For
friend.
real.
You got it.
Okay. Lunchbox Bakery started in 2016. It didn't really get like really going until COVID. So 2020. Let me backtrack. I used to be an elementary school teacher and it was cool, but it just wasn't, it kind of ran its course. So it was, over for me. So, I had bills to pay. So how do I make this money? Right? Because I got to pay bills. So I'm very churchy, for lack of a better word. And I was just praying about what I need to do. So I felt in my spirit, I felt God talking to me, and God was like, well, do what you normally do. Okay, God, what does that mean? Right? But then as I thought about it, I'm making cookies while he's like, do what you always do. So when I'm down or just, need a pick me up, I'm making me some chocolate chip cookies. Okay.
Okay.
Period. So I was like, maybe he's saying make some cookies and sell it. Okay. But I mean, I didn't know like what to do. But I had a good support system, and real talk, I just stepped out on faith. I remember the first time, like I for real stepped out on faith, I was at the Durham Bulls Stadium handing out business cards. And my business was not called Lunchbox Bakery, it was called Shay's Cookie Jar. Because I make cookies. But then I thought about it. Let's try to make it more what's the word? I don't want to say relevant, but more like real. I forget the correct word I'm looking for. But anyway, I came up with Lunchbox because I was a teacher, and my favorite subject to teach or to participate in was lunch. So I really got to know my kids, really got to talk to my kids, and like just really like, really get to sit down and know them without curriculum, without like state testing on your shoulders. Like we could really talk and connect. So, and you always connect with people over food. So,
Oh, for sure.
Lunchbox. And also, Shay's Cookie Jar limited me to cookies, but Lunchbox opens a plethora of desserts that I can go into.
That's right. Absolutely.
That's God, baby. That's God.
That's oh no.
That's
All right
God.
now. We're gonna make a shout in here for real.
So,
you gotta calm down.
I do cake, cupcakes, Rice Krispie treats, like dessert tables, wedding cakes. Like it's not just limited to one thing; it's multiple, and it's good.
I can concur. Actually,
Look at the reviews.
oh yeah. I can attest to that. My dang on self for real. I'm like, yeah. I said, Shay made this cake, right? Or you can tell. You can tell. Public, they don't got nothing on Publix. I promise you that.
Right,
No,
right.
Publix don't got nothing on you. I said that backwards.
And
My
it's
fault.
hard. No, 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 you good, but it's hard because people know I bake, and then if I go to their event and they didn't ask, my company to bake, like it's fine if they didn't ask us to make their cake or whatever. But it's kind of like I'm kind of like a dessert snob. Don't give me nothing from Sam's Club. Oh, Publix is good though. All right.
That's something different when it comes up when someone who
I
loves
try to be
cooking.
nice, but I don't eat the
Yeah.
dessert.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I completely get it. And no, I mean, I was like, you handle better than I would. Kind of, oh, like, well, my cake would taste better than this. But also that's just me. I'm petty at times. But petty sometimes good for the soul.
What?
But
You don't want to
obviously,
be rude though, right?
oh yeah. Well, you rather be rude or would you rather be right? Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. I'm showing my true colors. Let me stop. Let me stop.
But not everyone's ready for that real. Not
No,
everyone can handle that real.
no, absolutely, no, that's real. Like everyone cannot handle that real for sure. But let me pick it back real quick.
Hmm.
So what year did you leave the classroom? What years that you stopped teaching and you left?
2020. Lord have mercy. I left the classroom in 2012.
Okay, okay, okay. So wow, okay, okay, got you. So I think a better question I would ask for
So
sure is
real
like,
talk, I left the classroom. I just want to say I left the classroom, and I'm gonna be serious.
yeah,
I left the classroom when Sandy Hook happened, the first school shooting, and they were
yeah.
shooting the kids. Like, nah, that was real, and that was scary, and nah.
No, I
Mm-mm.
completely agree. I know I spent many years working in New Hanover County, so even like I know the time I wasn't even working at Hanover when we had the school shooting, of course, but just like the effects of that was this monumental for sure. And then too, even not even just in that moment
Yeah,
when the moment had happened, but as years came on, like there's still a lot of students who hasn't healed from that situation, or even like being in their local community and they have their home stuff coming to them and it affects them in school and like their long term development too. But I think a better question I want to ask you for sure is, especially at the time, I know, of course, you're much younger for sure, the timeline for sure. But when it comes to like encouragement and like also like in a bit of like transitioning from career paths, like what would be like your strongest advice to give someone who's looking to make a big career path change, a big drastic change in their career path, and also just stepping on faith,
honestly, to just do it.
like Nike,
And I
just
know
do it.
that sounds very simple and nothing monumental. You just gotta do it. Like you gotta put all your nerves in a box, put it to the side, and just do it.
Do it like
And
Nike.
like I had to right. I had to learn like the people I'm closest to may not always be my customer, and that's okay. I had
Yeah,
to like not be offended that like like close friends or like family don't hit me up, but y'all gotta go to Food Lion to get a cake.
yeah,
But I had to learn like don't let that bother you because if God gives you a vision, you ready? I'm about to preach.
uh-huh.
If God gives you a vision, He's gonna give you the provision to
Okay.
get it done. And real talk, God has like come through every single time.
He'll come through again too, right?
Mhm.
Always. That man clutch. Hey,
Always.
look, if you want headshot now, you go ahead and shout now.
Flex.
We're gonna drop the cash out for you, little time to offering
You the
now. I'm going to
music.
church.
You the music.
Dun, 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 dun. Let me
You the
stop.
music. For real though.
Yeah.
But it's just real talk. It's just real talk. It's just real talk. For real. It's just real talk. Like and that's another thing. That's something my pastor said. And again, well I said I'm churchy, so it's
You
whatever.
did. You
But
did.
he said you do not like people don't have faith like the business owner. That's for real. Cause you be like, God, where's this paycheck coming, God? What's up, God?
Right. And then the tears and the hard work that come
You
into
know?
it too. Yeah, I can definitely imagine for sure.
And it come through.
He deliver.
It come through, and it usually is more than what you need. It come through, and then you be like, "Oh, thank you, God." You know?
See,
Yeah,
when I get off this call,
legit.
I'm gonna play some gospel when I get off this call with you, because you got that you got that spirit in the air now. But of course, I know. But you,
I'm just being 100.
oh yeah, you've been
I'm
a
keeping it
thousand.
3,000 for
Yeah,
real.
you a
That's
thousand
it.
and some. No, that's real. That's real. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Cause
Yeah. You
like
you
this
you been in
this
your bag
business
today
has
though.
humbled
Yeah.
me. This business has humbled me. I want to quit. Like I don't know which way is up. Like this is rough. But I'm telling you, like I don't miss working for the man. I'm not gonna lie. I have taken jobs like just to like get extra income.
Yeah.
Like ugh, So but I'm saying to like working for someone else. It's
Oh
so much
yeah.
better to work for yourself. That's
Yeah. I
mm-hmm.
know it's funny because I was watching like this one reel the other day, and then somebody was like, they're like, oh, I guess they be trying to sell like the good side of entrepreneurship, and not saying that of course there's not, because that's definitely a plus to being an entrepreneur for sure. But they be like, I make my own hours, I make my own hours and times, and that's not necessarily true, because if somebody trying to drop $5,000 for an order, maybe I'm on your time, right? Am I right?
Right. They your boss. Be here at 5 o'clock. And you like, okay. You hustling. Heck yeah.
Are
Heck yeah.
So I guess another segue to this one too. So what's the biggest lesson you learned so far when it comes to like brand development, customer relations, and just like just this journey in general?
What's the biggest lesson?
Yeah. Or give me a few. Give me a few gems. Put me on some gems.
Put me on. I like that. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't prepare for that question. Stay humble.
Hmm.
It's a roller coaster. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. But just know God got you. Like even when you feeling down, God got you. Right? So, but definitely like it humbles you, man. Like it really humbles you. That's my biggest thing. It humbles me and it teaches me about my time management cuz not going to lie, it could be better, but it's teaching me to become better. It's teaching me to mature. Like, if I mess up on something, I got to man up and woman up and just be like, "Hey, this is what happened." Da da da. Da. You know what I mean? I can't just like oh, Sherry did it. Like, Sherry don't work here.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I gotta
Mhm.
take it. But it's a lot of high
Right.
highs. It's definitely a lot of high highs. And it's crazy because I have customers that be like, yeah, Shay, you passed out because I do. Well, okay, here's a little gem I do. I pass out stimulus packages, meaning I pass out mini cupcakes to different businesses so they can just try the product and eventually want to purchase. So so that's how I stimulate, customers coming in. And I've had a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, you did cupcakes for my company, da 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 da." And I'm thinking, "When did I do that?" But I'm planting those seeds, amen, and they always
Yeah.
come back. Yeah. So,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Strong
oh, you gotta
networker.
stay
We see out
persistent,
here. Let's get
dedication,
the little things.
discipline. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's work. It's work. I worked like real talk, and this is bad. I work harder doing this than I did teaching. And
Oh
teaching is
yeah. I
no
mean,
joke.
no
Shout
joke
out to
at
my
all. And it's
teachers.
only get
Teaching
it.
is no joke, man.
Okay. It's only getting worse. Like the requirements is getting lower, the standards getting lower, the pay is getting lower, inflation
Yeah,
is getting higher. It's hard. People are becoming less
yeah,
competent these days, and Lord knows this. Shout out to
yeah.
the teachers, man. That
But
is
I will
real.
say,
That is.
at least like I'm getting paid for what I do. You know what I mean? Teaching, you doing all this work and you're not getting paid for what you do. But that's a different podcast. That's a whole different podcast.
Yeah, yeah. We might have to put that in our
Mm-hmm.
cupcakes and
Mm-hmm.
conversation. Seriously, get little educators
Mm-hmm.
in there, little
Mm-hmm.
educator
Because
circle.
some counties are they're doing away with librarians. There's no more librarians for this next coming school year because it's not in the budget. What? How the kids gonna get the books? You want
I
the
know.
kids to read. How they gonna get the books?
I'm sorry to say this, but don't. We are just so fucked. And excuse my French, but that is. It's fun. It's funny because my little brother, he goes to school in Cumberland County, and I know me and my mom was talking like some weeks ago, and she was telling me like they're taking the SROs out of the schools and they're replacing them with metal detectors. I'm like, well, who the hell's gonna break up the fights if a kid goes out and goes AWOL and goes crazy? It's not in the budget no more.
And
My
you
child,
need
yeah, my
human
child's safety.
contact. You need that.
I'm praying for the students, praying for the teachers, praying for the system. And also, I was thinking about this the other day. I was talking to
Mm-hmm.
some of my former high schoolers, and we just be talking. We just talk cash, talk to each other crazy. And I'll be like, I said, whenever I'm old and about to come see now, y'all essentially y'all would be responsible for me. Y'all would be my doctors in all this. It's our age, and yet some of y'all can't even do the bare minimum. But
Right.
with
But
no
we're
student,
gonna
they're
pass you to the
included.
grade because you're tall. Yeah.
Whew.
But don't get me well, I'm gonna just stop that right there because I was about to say something
No,
that
go
will
ahead.
start a whole nother conversation.
Now,
Well, shout out to Lunchbox because we definitely love the schools. We love the teachers. So I'm gonna keep this positive. Me and you gonna
yeah,
talk about the education stuff later.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, we most definitely we will. I'm gonna just get a whole panel of people of
Because we got
educators.
a lot to say.
We do, and also too, we just
Yeah.
gotta vote. We gotta
Oh,
vote. You know what I'm saying? Leaving it there, we gotta vote. This is times is
we
crazy.
gotta vote for
Times is
real.
crazy.
For real.
And people can pop up the clubs and stuff on
Woo!
Thursday nights, but not teacher meetings. That never mind. Never mind. I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole, and I don't got time for that right now.
Child.
Yeah, let me not get started. Let me not get started. Let me not. Let me not. We're gonna table that to the cupcakes and
Mm.
conversation. We will do that for sure. Okay,
Okay. Yep.
so
Yes,
I
we are.
get
Yes, we are.
so of course with the journey of entrepreneurship is always like what's next. So what's the next step with Lunchbox Bakery? What you got up the sleeve? What you got down the apron sleeve and slots?
Um. So we're working on more establishing. Let me say that establishing more corporate clientele.
Okay.
Period. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
So how does that look like? What does that look like?
Eventually, I do want. What you mean?
Well,
Like,
I think you were going
like
on
what you
to
mean?
it. No, go ahead, keep going. 'Cause
Oh.
I think you were actually
Oh,
getting
okay. I'm
into it, and I
sorry.
think I cut you off. My fault. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
No,
You
you
good. So
you good.
anyway, so eventually I want to have a storefront because right now we work out of a another person's bakery, which is cool, but I want to have my own space. So
Yeah.
eventually own space. Um, shoot, maybe get into some event planning. Have my own event space and like because it's all together.
Yeah.
And maybe do some catering. Like, let's go.
Oh
Because,
yeah.
I cook. I eat dinner. I cook for myself. And I think it's pretty good. My bae like it. So, shout
Okay.
out to bae.
Not
But,
the plug. Not the shameless plug. Nah. Keep going though.
so, shoot, catering might come into play. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. We love to
Food
eat.
truck. Like, sky's the limit.
Oh yeah.
We love to eat.
We need
And
our five
eating
course
will
meals
never go out of
regardless.
style.
Say that one more time. I cut you off a little bit.
Bing.
Bing.
Eating will never go out of style.
Oh, that's survival of the
Mm-hmm.
fittest. You want to be bougie about it. Yeah, you can, no matter what, you can't disguise the eating. You just can't disguise it. You just
That's right.
you gotta
That's
throw it
right.
down. You
And
gotta throw it
also, like,
down.
I linked with another business that does fitness where we can make healthier dessert options for people. So it's not just straight sugar. Like, we can make a healthier alternative for, not just gluten-free people, but if you
Yeah.
want to, get extra protein or, antioxidants, within your diet, eat this healthy cupcake or, eat this healthy cookie.
Yeah. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so maybe
Yep.
this might be a
Yep.
dumb question. Now, granted, I know they said no such thing as a dumb question, and maybe it's the ignorance of me because I have a
No,
really
it's not.
I have a really big sweet tooth. So what?
It's okay.
What would separate a very healthy cupcake to a regular cupcake or a non-healthy cupcake or the opposite?
A lot of things. So it depends on your ingredients. Like, are we adding more fruits in it?
Okay.
Are we gonna add a vegetable? Are we cutting back sugar? Are we using a different? Because it's a ton of different sugars. You know what I mean? It's a ton of different flours.
Yeah.
We're gonna
You know,
add stuff.
fun fact.
Proteins and
Fun.
you okay?
Yeah, honestly, I'm just used to the two sugars. Like I'm used to like the brown sugar, the white sugar, and of course, they have all the glucose and fructose and elementary toast, all the coasts and all
All
that.
that.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, all that. Yeah, yeah. Because it's crazy because a lot of people have allergies now. Like our food is different. Or
yeah,
maybe I didn't pay attention. Well, I'm sure I didn't pay attention when I was a kid because I don't have food allergies. So I can just, eat whatever. You know what I mean? But certain people, oh, is this gluten free? I can't have
oh
gluten.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Dairy, Yeah, it's real. It's real out here.
So fun fact for
Mm-hmm.
myself, I have a bad peanut allergy.
Okay.
So I mean, one time I was in college, we
Mm.
was hanging out with the Deltas, we hanging out with the Reds. Shout out to the Reds. But we do like
Shout
potlucks
out
and
to the
stuff.
Reds.
We used to, we used to, we used to always do like these little potlucks and things. So one of the one of the Deltas, she had made like this cake. You know, I ain't like I was messing that cake up, but we was already lit. I'm like, this some good ass cake. Like, what you got in here? Da, 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 da. I made it back. I drove from Durham because this back when I was living in Pembroke still. So I drove back home. The next morning, like I broke out in hives. Like I woke up like Freddy Krueger and everything. It was the worst in the world. And I was like, damn. Like I knew I had like an allergy. Like I know, like I was like little like like swelling to some capacity. Nope. My face is like Freddy freaking Krueger off of Nightmare on Elm Street. And I said, oh wow, I'm never doing this again. So I learned a lesson that way. So yeah, allergies are real serious. I would not play with allergies.
But did you know you always had a peanut allergy? Did you know you always had one?
So I know when I was younger, I kind of developed it a little bit. Like I used to eat Snickers, and I feel like my throat would like clog up and like get swollen. And also, I've been wondering like, is there like a different type of nut that I can and can't eat? That came out. Well, that came out. That sounded real crazy, but you know what I mean. Like I don't
Mm.
know like which one I'm actually allergic to, which one I'm not.
No, no,
So
no.
essentially, I just kind of just stayed away from all of them because I was like, I'm gonna EpiPen on me. I don't feel like taking I don't want to take no drowsy
Mm-hmm.
Benadryl pill to give me all look like I'm out here lit on these streets when I'm like, oh baby, I'm fighting for my life with this allergy. But
Right.
yeah,
I feel you.
yeah, but that
So
was
like I can kind of relate to that because I didn't have this didn't happen till like, my late 30s, but I have an issue with peanuts as well.
okay.
But I can eat like pistachios and like pecans and stuff, but we figured out well, what we believe is because peanuts grow from the ground,
Yeah,
like ground nuts. Haha. um, whatever the fertilizer or whatever they use
yeah.
messes with me, makes
Mm.
me itch. I'm laughing because you laughing,
Um,
but yeah,
that was just funny how
I
all
don't
that
mess with
developed.
peanut butter.
Yeah, bro, no, I can't.
I don't, when you have like the trail mix with the peanuts, I don't mess with it because it's gonna
Yeah,
make me itch. And the crazy thing is, like, when you itch, you itch.
yeah.
But when I eat the peanuts, I itch from the inside. So it's
Inside,
like you
so
can't itch the inside.
that's like something like a horror movie,
Yeah.
like a bug and something is in you. Like I can't get this scratch. I can't scratch this itch. Yeah,
Right, right.
yeah. We talking about allergies all day. I
And
don't
it's
know.
worse to be itching in public and you like, oh, I want to itch, but
Oh
you know,
yeah.
it's inappropriate for me to
And
itch.
once you been around on food, everybody like, what the hell you doing with my food? Itching and scratching and stuff.
Right, right. And for me, like, not to be TMI, but I itch in a certain place and like it's not appropriate to scratch myself. And I don't mean myself, but you know what I'm saying.
I got you. I got
I'm
you.
just keeping it real.
That's the only way
Okay,
we keep
that's
it. That's the only way we keep it. You only keep it real
okay.
over here. You only keep it real over here. Okay, so I get to the last part of the show for sure. So of course, community is everything. So what's the best way for us to support you? Like how can we best support Lunchbox Bakery and Miss Shay Maye?
Well, of course, number one, buy something, right? Buy something. Support a black business. Support a black woman owned business. Please buy something and not like complain about the price. Um I'm gonna just let that linger.
Let that
But
marinate.
also, one thing that's very right. One thing that's also very helpful that people don't realize is this if I post something on my page, repost that. Put that on your story. Because people I don't know, or the people who work with me don't know. Like repost that. And just be like, oh, this is lit. Like, show love. You know what I mean? Word of mouth. Right?
Yeah.
So yes, it's social media, word of mouth. If you know someone's having something, suggest, oh, well, instead of doing Sam's Club, why don't you support? Because we always talk about we support black businesses. Well, let's put our money where our mouth is and actually support. And
Money
it
with the
doesn't,
mouth
I mean,
is.
I want you to support me, but it's a lot of black businesses. I'm sorry, black bakeries out here. So support a black bakery.
Really?
Period. Yeah. Yeah. Now I ain't gonna shout them out
Of
because
course, of
this
course.
Lunchbox Bakery time.
Oh
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, solely.
So
Now I'm gonna do my research now. But yeah, that's what's up. That's dope that y'all have like a
yeah, but
network
they
of
out
black
there though.
bakeries.
Shout
Yeah.
out to y'all.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah, and we all know each other. And it's
yeah.
kind of dope. It's pretty dope because like if someone can't do something, they be like, "Hey, let's pass this to Shay." Or if Shay, me,
Yeah.
if I can't do it, I'd be like, "Well, let me put you on to my girl, da da da, or my homie, da da da." You know what I mean? Who I know does good work and can kill your event.
Okay. So,
Mm-hmm.
dang. So I guess I asked,
Mm-hmm.
like, so
Network
what would
community.
your specialty be then? Like saying like, oh, if somebody's like, oh, my homegirl, I can't do this, but my girl Shay can do this. Boom, boom, boom. We should hear her for this. Like, 'cause I know. I mean, I hear you like
Mm.
one of the best banana puddings in the town. I heard that for sure. I heard that you do a little infusion with some spirits for sure. So yeah, like put us on to something else. Put us on to a little something extra.
So right now, since it's summertime, I'm doing homemade ice cream sandwiches, which are I'm doing, of course, banana pudding, and I'm doing lemon. So, well, I'm gonna just be real. I'm gonna just be real. Lemon and fruit flavors are like the thing right now for the summertime. So
Yeah.
right now, I'm doing more lemon raspberry cake, which is amazing. I usually do lemon blueberry, but I want to showcase a different star. But lemon blueberry is still in the picture. So yeah, the fruit flavors are amazing. Amazing.
Amazing. Okay,
And you
cool.
can't just eat one slice. You cannot.
I
You
know for
cannot.
damn sure you can't do that. I know that you can't. I'm messing around.
Mm-mm.
I ate some of that wedding cake
Mm-mm.
that you gave for Manny and Joe, and I was like, I want another piece. And crazy part is, I don't even like dessert like that for real, for real. Like if I'm like, cause honestly, I know I'm a person like I can't do only but so much sugar. So if I'm like, for instance, like if I'm like drinking,
Yeah.
I'm more like not to do the dessert. But if I'm doing like no dessert, if I'm not doing no drinking, I have a big sweet tooth, so I'm gonna eat some dessert then. But yeah, but I mean that day I did a
Mm-hmm.
good balance of both, and I was like, yeah, so Shay did the damn thing again, once
That's what's
again as
up.
always.
Appreciate it.
Of
Appreciate
course.
it.
So
Appreciate
that so
it.
so be
For me, oh, go ahead. I'm
no,
sorry.
no, go ahead, no, go ahead, because this weekend I might have to come up and give me a
I was
cake
just gonna
jar for
say,
real. But go ahead. You got
okay,
bro.
but for
You got
me, I was gonna say, as long as I'm not thirsty when I eat a dessert, or if I have to dance when I'm eating a dessert, like what's right. You know,
the
you
little
take a
dance.
bite and
Yeah, I ain't like I'm a singer.
yeah.
I'm a singer. Oh, I hit a little hum real quick. Get a little musical spirit come over me eating something good for sure. Okay, and I guess the
That's
last
all right. That's all right.
you know how we are. We are people of music and excitement and entertainment and joy and good taste.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It's a good
Mm-hmm.
collaboration of
Mm-hmm.
all things.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of collaboration,
For
I know
sure.
we were talking about this whole Bombay Vontae experience thing. So we really need to get that together. I need your
We do
creative.
need to get that together.
I know I need your creative dessert eye of how to pull this off. So,
Oh, we're gonna pull it off, and it's gonna be right. It's gonna taste good.
okay, yeah,
I'm excited for it. I want to try it.
okay,
Put
yeah.
me on. Put me on, Vontae. Put me
We
on.
I got you. I got you. Yeah, we definitely gonna work on something for sure. We're gonna share it with the world. And I'm like, yeah,
Heck yeah.
just know who you got this from. You got this from us. You got this from put us on. From Miss Lunchbox and to Mr.
Hmm.
Ponte. Yeah, give us our credit where it's due. And I guess the best way to
Let's go.
the
Let's
best way to kind of segue out of this too is so what's the best way to connect with you? What is our best way to get up with Miss Lunchbox Bakery
um
herself? How we should get up with you?
well, definitely social media. So Facebook and what is it? Facebook, TikTok, and what's the other one? Instagram is
Instagram.
Lunchbox Bakery. And then I have a website which is the lunchboxbakery.com. And
.com.
a phone number 919-794-7599. Hit me.
Okay, on your Mike Jones right there. We see you.
That sign in the sky. Hit me. Do I got a
Hit me,
hat?
reach me,
Home, I got a hat. If you need to throw it up, we got you.
little Batman call in the air,
So
you see the hat in there, little Batman call. Okay, I like that. I like that.
that's the cupcake order. Let's get the cupcakes going.
Okay, but yes, well, thank y'all for tuning in
Yep.
today, and
Just
thank
throw the
you.
signal. We'll be there.
Throw the signal. Well, thank y'all for tuning in today for sure, and Miss Shane, thank you
Hmm.
for always being a true supporter of what we have going on here in this great state of North Carolina. For sure, should you have anything that you need from us or any events you have coming up, and also too, to be fair, if y'all need some good cake, we can work out a deal or something. We can figure it all out. We can figure it out. But thank you, Shay, for coming on tonight. I greatly appreciate you. And of course, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all. Y'all be blessed. We be
Be
vibing.
blessed. Thanks for having me.
Of
Bye.
course. Okay, I feel yeah.
Du-du-du-du.
Okay, hold on, get my head. Not the dab.